the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Rockies played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Don Sutton will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Now at the plate is Todd Helton, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Colorado, the first baseman, Todd Helton.
First pitch on its way. And underway now from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And Nero, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Swing and a line drive. Throw gets him, 2 down. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Matt Kemp is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Just underway here in Southern California. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. German Marquez will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a power right-hander that can get it up there, too, mid-90s, and a great assortment of off-speed pitches. You'll know if Marquez is on early, you'll start seeing a lot of swings and misses. And if that's the case, expect him to stick around long in this one.
So now here is Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jackie Robinson.
And he gets ahead 0-1. These Rockies guys, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games, games that get out of hand. But there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now here it comes. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next up for Los Angeles, Mike Piazza. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Piazza was born in the state of Pennsylvania. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Here it comes, 2-0. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-1. Drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's carrying. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. As he'll take a look at ball one. The runner at third, Piazza at second with one away. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Ball three.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball four. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Now at the plate, here is Pee Wee Reese. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First delivery to him.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
One ball, no strikes. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. One more look at the full extension catch that strands two men on the base paths. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Dante Bichette. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald at strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Well, today's game provides the Rockies with a chance to finish the job and complete a series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Of course, in order to achieve said sweep, they'll need to overcome this early one-run deficit.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down one early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Stepping in will be Larry Walker as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch.
Ball.
And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Strike, 2 calls, and it's even at 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that.
And there's out number 2.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And now the first pitch.
Ball.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. It remains 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two and 1.
Inside.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Walker is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Batting 8.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Here's Mookie Betts. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. high in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. That's popped up. Helton has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Don Sutton.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Don Sutton. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking two big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2
You
strikes.
certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Josh Fuentes to the plate now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. In now for Colorado, Dom Nunez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-0.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
2-1.
1 out, nobody on.
Ball,
3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
3-2 pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Marquez.
Striding in for the Rockies, German Marquez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses 2 and 2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
You froze him on the fastball there. German Marquez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping in at the plate, Todd Helton, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. 1-1.
Swung on and grounded at Pee Wee Reese at shortstop. Fielded cleanly. Robinson at second base, and the inning comes to a close. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and set to go is the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
The second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Now here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
That's by him for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a line drive. Kemp is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So stepping in is Albert Pujols. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall. Adios, pelota. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Wow. You want to know how strong this guy is? That was a changeup. and he drives it to straight center. Dead center out of the ballpark. He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Into the box, Mike Piazza. As he'll go after the first pitch to him, it comes up empty. It's strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others.
Now
but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
So now to the plate, Duke Snider. And he popped him up. Story trying to get there. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now 2-0 LA. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Garrett Hampson.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now to the plate, Matt Kemp grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he misses there. 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Dante Bichette. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Two and one after the foul ball there.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
On the ground to the left side. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Larry Walker.
So a man at second here with 2 away. And up next will be Larry Walker. First offering.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Rockies forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. LA's on top 2-1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. In now, Pee-wee Reese.
The shortstop.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He hit a sac fly earlier. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Ball.
2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Cody Bellinger is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp is right there, and he's got it for the first down.
Now batting, left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
At the plate now is Cody Bellinger. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
In for strike 2. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Another 1-2 delivery. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Stepping in once again is Justin Turner. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into that pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Outside.
Turner is off of first with 2 away. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Trevor Story struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you got to let go on.
Ring him up on the screwball, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Josh Fuentes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Now batting, number 42.
Next to stand in is Dom Nunez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, inside.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down 2-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Don Sutton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Don Sutton.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hold strike 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball in.
Heading out towards shallow right. Walker is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now back, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Back to the top of the order now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit on the ground out to short. Story picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
And now here is Albert Pujols. He went deep last time up.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2.
Nope, that's a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Walker is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 2-1. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, German Marquez. Will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box now, Todd Helton. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. The count now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So here is Garrett Hampson. He's set. Here it comes. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes down.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Fouled off. And 2-2.
2-2 now.
And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So now into the box is Matt Kemp, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on the way.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count even at 1. 1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, Dante Bichette, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty D, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Well right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. At the plate now, Mike Piazza.
The catcher.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 1-1 to count. Now here it comes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-1 pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And that's out number 1.
Up next to the Dodgers, the center fielder, Duke Snyder.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Duke Snyder. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
And stepping in, Pee-wee Reese. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. He'll try it again, 3-2. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Well, when you go with the slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So the next to bat will be Cody Bellinger. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. Reese leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about this steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for L.A. They still lead it 2-1. Stepping up is Larry Walker. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit hard to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Next up, Trevor Story. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Fouled away. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, a 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate, Josh Fuentes. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Popped him up. Robinson moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Gibbons will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chris Owings will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
The 3rd baseman, Justin Turner.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time.
So a solo shot down the line in left. 2nd home run early in the year, and it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Mookie Betts.
Betts.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Will Smith will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting to the Dodgers. Number 42, Will.
Set and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Set. Here comes the 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
To the plate now, Jackie Robinson. He grounds it sharply to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's 3-1 LA. Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 42, Joe Kelly.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Dom Nunez.
Number 42.
From the stretch. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here it comes, 0-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Here's Chris Owings now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Todd Helton, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1 and 0. Ball. 10.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Now the 2-0. Rolled slowly to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Carlos Estevez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 42, Carlos Estevez.
Now to bat, Albert Pujols. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
The first baseman, Albert Pujols.
First offering. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. The Rockies entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
To third. And that's the first down.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
Next to hit is Mike Piazza, who's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Story scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Duke Snyder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Duke Snyder. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him.
Ball one, no strike.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, and it's still 3-1. Eric Gagne comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 42, Eric Gagne.
New inning set to get underway, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Now the first pitch. Hampson is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Grounder down the line at third. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
No, that's down.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game. It is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box, Dante Bichette. And he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. They'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Don Sutton earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Herman Marquez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Eric Gagne hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.